Being a first-year educator, feeling overwhelmed, very alone, trying to make the next day better than the one you just had, NEA has seen that teachers at that level really need support, because if we are supported, the students will be more successful.
To me, the most important piece in education is the child. Being a part of your union is so important because it gives you a voice about decisions that are made that's going to affect the babies that we teach each and every day.
NEA has given me the voice that I didn't know that I had within. I get professional development. I have a community of support from my leaders, and I always have somebody that I know that's in my corner.
I joined the union so that I could provide a better future for myself, for my family, for my students, as well as for my fellow colleagues. I truly believe that we must make our education system better and more efficient.
As I started getting more involved, I saw the advocacy side of it and realized that I have so much more power to change the landscape of education.
The union has given me a voice for myself. I'm more confident in my job, more confident that what I'm doing is the right thing.
I was able to be trained to become a better educator so I could, in turn, go out and train other educators.
It's really reassuring knowing that I already have a community of thousands of educators that are always going to be willing to help me and lift me up.
The union definitely feels like a family.
We take care of each other. We look out for each other.
If there's an educator who's thinking about joining NEA and you're on the fence, I would say, don't wait. Do it now.
It can be life-changing.
I have someone who is there to stand up for me as an educator.
In order for you to have a say-so in your profession, you need to make sure you have a voice, and the union is that voice.
We always tell our students that hard work and persistence pay off. It's true for us too. Committed work by VEA members like you created a historic opportunity. For the first time in more than 40 years, we have the chance to negotiate our contracts with our school divisions. This is a game changer for our public schools.
It's more than a great thing, it's a about time thing, because way too often decisions have been made in terms of education where no one who has been an educator, has done anything with education, are making decisions for educators, and that is putting us at a loss.
Collective bargaining gives us a voice, and we are going to be the voice for educators, and we're also going to be the voice for the people that we see and care every single day, which are our students.
The ability to negotiate contracts is a win for everyone concerned: students, communities, and educators. The reason is simple. The conditions that educators work in are also the conditions that our students learn in. So anytime you make one better, you also improve the other.
Yeah, it's cyclical. So the student learning conditions are absolutely impacted by the educators' working conditions. It's kind of similar to home life. It's like, if mom's not happy, the kids aren't happy either. No one in the house is happy, right? So if the teachers and the educators are happy in their work life and they're glad to be there and they're not as stressed out, then that's going to reflect on the students.
Every child in Virginia deserves a highly qualified teacher, one that is able to work with small enough class sizes to give students the individual attention they deserve. Let's face it, teachers in Virginia are paid $6,468 below the national average. That's just not good. It's not good for kids, and as a result, we're losing educators each and every day. Collective negotiations is one way to ensure we're giving students a voice by paying teachers what they deserve.
To make schools better for everyone, it only makes sense to include the perspective of the professionals who work with the students every single day, who know their names and their faces.
There's no better advocate for all students across the Commonwealth than teachers. It's our teachers that are with the students every day and are going to ensure students from all backgrounds, those whose parents have the resources to advocate for them and those whose parents don't, get what they need to be successful.
One of the great benefits of collective negotiations is that we'll no longer just be told how things will go. We will be equal partners, which gives us a new opportunity to get important things done.
Being able to negotiate your contract should be just a basic right for any worker, rather than just being told this is what you will do, the end. We have a chance to have a voice at the table. So we need to take the opportunity to negotiate our contracts. We know what's best for our students, we know what's best for us, and so we need to be able to have that conversation so that we're working together. It's going to be better for the whole system.
Contract negotiations are a form of unified collective action that will help us accomplish what we could never accomplish individually. And it's another way we can model cooperation, teamwork, and unity for our students and communities.
We all know why we got into this profession. It is for the betterment of our children and our society. But now is the time. We have this big moment in history where not only can we make change happen in our community, but we can make permanent change. However, we can't stay in the silos of our classrooms, on our school buses, in the cafeterias. Now is the time for us to come together, to have that loud, collective voice.
When you get right down to it, contract negotiations are the best way we have for our students and communities to have the high-quality schools they need and deserve.
Collective bargaining is exciting for us because this is a giant leap forward for all of us. This is an awesome opportunity to be able to provide more for our students, for ourselves, and for our communities.
Every ESP I know has a second, third job, side job, just to make ends meet. That shouldn't happen to our educators. Even teachers I know, they all have a second and third job. This is our time to stand up for ourselves, get a voice, and be valued for what we're worth.
For more resources on contract negotiations, go to veanea.org/studentswin.